Hello everyone, welcome to Exam Lexicon. Today we are going to solve a CAT 2019 Slot 1 LR set called the supermarket problem. But before we start, let me just request you guys to first subscribe to our channel if you already haven't done it yet. So the question set was, a supermarket has to place 12 items coded A to L in shelves numbered 1 to 16. 5 of these items are types of biscuits, 3 are type of candies and the rest are type of savories. Only one item can be kept in a shelf. Items are to be placed such that all items of the same type are clustered together with no empty shelf between items of the same type and at least one empty shelf between two different type of items. At most, two empty shelves can have consecutive numbers. The following additional facts are known. A and B are to be placed in consecutively numbered shelves in increasing order. I and J are to be placed in consecutively numbered shelves, both higher numbered than shelves in which A and B are kept. D, E, F are savories and are to be placed in consecutively numbered shelves in increasing order after all the biscuits and candies. K is to be placed in shelf number 16. L and J are items of same type while H is an item of different type. C is a candy and is to be placed in a shelf preceded by two empty shelves. L is to be placed in a shelf preceded by exactly one empty shelf. So guys, before we get down to the solution, let me just request you to pause the video here and try the solution on your own, and then we can do this together as well. So I hope you guys must have tried the solution on your own by now. So let's get down to it. So first, let's just note down all the important information that is given to us in the question and additional facts and infer what we can from it. Okay. So a supermarket has to place 12 items coded A to L in shelf number 1 to 16. 5 of these items are biscuits, 3 are candies and rest are savories. So this gives us there are 4 savories. Okay. Items are to be placed such that all items of same type are clustered together with no empty shelf between them. So there is no empty shelf between uh, items who are of the same type, okay, but there's one empty shelf between items of different type, okay. At most, two empty shelves can have consecutive numbers. Maximum of two empty shelves can be together. Okay, let's get down to the additional facts and start filling in the table as much as we can. Okay, so A and B are to be placed in consecutively numbered shelves in increasing order. This we can put down in the information inferred section. Okay, and we know that B is greater than A. B's shelf number will be greater than A. I and J are to be placed in consecutively numbered shelves, both higher numbered than the shelves in which A and B are kept. Okay, so then again, two pieces of information are given here. Next, D, E, F are savories and are to be placed consecutively numbered shelves in increasing order after all the biscuits and candies. So from this, we can know that savories come last in the order when we are talking about biscuits, candies, and savories. Okay, and D, E, F are savories and in this order itself. Okay, K is to be placed in shelf number 16. So we can put K in shelf number 16. Now we know that savories come last in the order of biscuit, candies and savories, and D, E, F are in the same order for savories, and K is in the last shelf. So then again K is also a savory, and we can put D, E, F in rows or shelves 13, 14 and 15. Okay, so we have done that, and we know that there's at least one empty shelf between different type of items, so 12 will for sure be empty. Okay, next, L and J are items of same type while H is an item of different type. Okay, C is a candy and is to be placed in a shelf preceded by two empty shelves. Okay, so C will always have two empty shelves before it. Okay, L is to be placed in an empty shelf preceded by exactly one shelf. So similarly, L will also have exactly one empty shelf before it. Okay, so we can remove the additional facts, and now let's just see what we can infer from the points that we have noted down as of now. So we know that I, J and L are of same type because L and J are of same type and I and J are in consecutive shelves. So then again I, J and L are of same type and C is a candy. Okay, so all three I, J and L cannot be candy because it'll take the total number of candies up to 4, and we know that total number of candies are 3. So then again all three of them are biscuits. This is because savories are all 4 savories we have identified, which are D, E, F, K. Okay, and we know that H is different than L and J, hence H is also a candy. Now if we look at A and B also can't be candies as they are placed together, so they'll be of the same type and only one candy is left. Okay, so we now have all 5 biscuits and all 5 candies. All 5 biscuits will be A, B, I, J and L, and all candies will be C, H and G. Okay, now next point which is very important is we also know that order of candies and biscuits will be either, so for biscuits it will be either LABIJ or LABJI. This is because L is to be preceded by an empty shelf, so it will always come first. Okay, then we know that I and J have higher shelf numbers than A and B, and we know that B has higher shelf number than A. Okay, so the order will either be LABIJ or LABJI. Similarly, for candies, we know that C is to be preceded by 2 empty shelves. So C will always come first in the order. Okay, then it'll be either H or G, depending. Okay, so this is what we have. So now let's go down to the questions and see how much we can answer from it. Okay, so the question 1 is how many different how many ways different ways can the items be arranged on the shelves. Okay, so the options are given. So we know that savories come last in the order, and the internal order is already known to us. Okay, hence all 3 type of items can be arranged in either 2 ways. It will be either candies, biscuits or savories, or biscuits, candies or savories. Okay, also from point 11 and 12 in the earlier slide, we know that both biscuits and candies can be arranged in 2 ways internally. For biscuits it's either LABIJ or LABJI, whereas for candies it will be either CHG or CGH. Okay, so the total number of ways the items can be arranged is 2 into 2 into 2, because there are 2 ways to arrange different type of items, 2 ways to arrange biscuits and 2 ways to arrange candies. Okay, so we will have to multiply all of them. So the answer is 8, which is option D. Hence our answer is option D. Okay, now question number 2 is which of the following items is not a type of biscuit. So we already know that there are 5 biscuits and they are A, B, I, J and L. So we can see that option D, which is G, which is actually a candy, is not a type of biscuit. Hence our answer is option D. Okay, question 3, which of the following can represent the number of empty shelves in a possible arrangement. So they have given us 4 arrangements. Okay, so the solution for this is, let us just try filling in all the items in the table that we had and see which cases are possible. Okay, so let us just first case is in which biscuit, candies and savories, this is the order. Okay, so the biscuit order is LABIJ or LABJI with L preceded by an empty shelf. So let us just put in the empty shelf in shelf number 1 and then put in LAB and then JI or IJ. It does not matter whether I comes first or J comes first, because we have to find the order of empty shelves rather than their internal orders. Okay, next, candies order, we also know that it's either CGH or CHG with C to be preceded by 2 empty shelves. So we can put empty in 7 and 8 and then CGH. So this is the first type where the order of different type of items is biscuits, candies and savories. Okay, the next type is where candies come first, then biscuits and then savories. So we can fill that table also accordingly. So we can have another table, and in this first we have filled in candies, and as you can see there are two empty shelves uh, in 1 and 2, and then C, G, H or C, H, G. Similarly, we can fill in the biscuits as well. 6 will be empty, and the rest we can fill in LAB, IJ or LAB, JI. Okay, so now we have both the cases, where and we can easily see that there are only two possible cases for the order of empty shells. It's either 1, 7, 8 and 12, which is in the first case, and or it can be either 1, 2, 6 and 12. Okay, so going back to the question, we can see that since there are only two possible orders, and we can see that the second order 1, 2, 6 and 12 matches option C. Okay, so we can easily answer that our answer is option C. Okay, last question: which of the following statement is necessarily true? So we can read the statements and we can see that statement B and C, all candies are kept before biscuits and all biscuits are kept before candies. This is, then again we already know that there are two type of cases where first biscuits are kept before candies, and then the second case is where candies are kept before biscuits, right? So then again both these statements are wrong. But for other two statements, let us just bring back the tables that we filled in the last question. Okay, so we can see that the statement A is there are two empty shelves between biscuits and candies. So if we see the second case, we know that there is only one empty shelf where candy comes first and biscuit comes second. So then again A is also not correct. Okay, and we already have cancelled B and C. Still, let us just see if D is proving to be true in both the cases. So B and C. So B in the first case is in fourth shelf, whereas C is in ninth shelf. Okay, so there are four spaces between them. So this is true. In the second case, C is in third shelf, whereas B is in ninth shelf. So there are five spaces between them. So then again, option D is necessarily true in all the cases. Okay, so we can easily say that our answer is option D. So guys, this is all about the set. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video, and please stay tuned for more content. Thank you so much.